This is the inner hub, and the way this goes in is the inner race goes in first, and then inner bearing second, and then finally the inner seal goes in last. That's how the order of this thing is. And then you flip this around, you got this 5 lug nuts. So this is the outer. So there's the outer race, you put that in, and then you put the outer bearing in. And the outer race, you can see one side is thicker, so the thicker should go in first. And then the outer bearing goes in next. And then after that, it's just washer and castle nut, and that's it. And you can see the size of these things. You know, the inner bearing is bigger, the outer bearing is smaller. It's designed that way. Okay, because the spindle on the axle, it's the closer to the center of the axle, the bigger, you know. So that's how it's designed this way. So I have this seal here. I'm gonna break it, and then I'm gonna compare these to that, and it's the standard size for spindle 84. So shouldn't be any surprises. I'm gonna clean this wheel hub a little bit more so I can grease this. I have to grease this, and then I'll be able to install. After I greased it, you know, pack the bearing, and then I'll be able to install the wheel hub. So that is today's work. I'm gonna stop here. Now this is the passenger side wheel hub, and all I did was so this is the outer thing, and this is the outer race, this piece here, but I'm removing the inner race and the inner seal and the inner bearing, which, you know, I try to use it. Use this steel bar, 3/8 of an inch steel bar. You can buy them from Home Depot and have a cut. And then I just use hammer on this 3/8 of an inch steel bar, and then you can see this inner seal is actually coming out. You know, it was flush before, and I think the race is also coming out. You can see that. So what I did was I just put it on this. That's the outer bearing. So I just put it on the 2 pieces of 2x4 to make it so that there will be room underneath it, so that these what do you call that, will come out. The inner race and inner race and inner bearings and inner seal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another piece on top of this, because I think I'm getting to the point where this clearance is not big enough. So the inner race may be stopped, and seal may be stopped by the ground, because there is not enough clearance. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So the inner seal is almost out. Oh, I think it just went out. Look, it just came out. Very nice. Okay, so you can see I'm just going to get the outer race now, because the inner bearing, inner race, everything come out. See, look, this is the inner race, and this is the inner bearing, and this is the inner seal. all came out easily without much fighting, which is good. Okay, so unlike the driver's side, it takes some effort to get it out. So now what's left is just this outer race. You can see here. So that's the outer race. I just wiped it clean for you to see. Okay, so let's get this out of there. So that's the inner, that's the outer. You can see the bearing for the inner is much bigger than the bearing for the outer. So right now, and for this, I think I want to use my slotted screwdriver. That's my slotted screwdriver. It's a budging. Slotted screwdriver, and it works better. So you can see that outer race is starting to come apart. As you can see here, it was the inside of this outer race was pushing to the edge there. Now it's started to come towards the wheel hub mouth. So it's coming off. You can see here, I'm turning this thing for you. So it's coming out slowly but surely. So I think, with a few more hammering, it's gonna come out soon. Okay, the outer race is coming out. Okay, almost to the flush. Let's see there. There you go. See that other race finally come out.